Delete.
We ain't deleting nothing anymore. We're letting it all out now.
No me la voy a acabar.
Okay, welcome guys to another exciting episode of Que Te Cuento podcast with Pati y Sahara.
Pati.
Hoy les traemos un podcast del amor. Estamos en el mes del romance, entonces estamos como que sintiendo el amor ahorita, yo creo, ¿no?
¿Sí lo sientes? ¿Estás enamorada?
Are
you looking forward to Valentine's Day?
Qué bonito. La neta, no. I've never been one to actually look forward to Valentine's. O sea, es un día normal, un día típico, al menos que me lo hagan especial.
¿Alguien?
You know? Pero
maybe it will change a little bit just because I know your son's getting a little older. But I used to look forward to Valentine's Day because me gustan hacer little things for my daughter to take to school. Yeah. The little tarjetitas, that's always fun. I always look forward to doing that.
Honestly, was growing up, my mom, she would do little cute Valentine stuff for us.
Oh, really? Like for you guys or for you guys to take to your class?
No, for us. So we'll come home from school. I was going to say from work. We'll come home from school and she'll have the table set up with a little bowl of chocolates and a little pulserita, and there's something cute,
you know? Cute. That's very nice.
And then she just stopped doing that maybe 5 years ago when Frankie was born.
Stop it. She still did it?
She was still giving us
a little something?
a little flower with $100 somewhere stashed or wrapped around it or something
nice.
like that.
That's very nice of your mommy.
So I guess I'm looking forward to that, to kind of
to do something with him or for his
for
class.
Him. For his class. No, I'm just kidding.
The kids do look forward to that kind of stuff.
Yeah. So
what's up? This year is a little different, I guess, for both of us. Wait, you've been single for a minute, no?
Single for a while. Yeah, I've been single for a while, but o sea, el tiempo, in the beginning when I first split up with Frankie's dad,
siempre te mandaba.
He would still give me something for Valentine's Day. He would bring me flowers to work or something, you know?
Bien extra.
Pobrecito. Bien extra, right? Yeah.
He was super extra. He was trying, I guess.
He was trying, and then
it died out. It finally died. That he's finally accepted reality.
Yeah.
All right.
But so this one's gonna be another one of those years where it's just me and Frankie, you know?
Oh, okay.
And what day does that land on?
Valentine's Day lands on a Friday, and I only know because of tax season. So my whole life is de ahorita a abril 15, all my days, I already know what's what, kind of, yeah.
Where the holidays are landing.
So it lands on a Friday. In the beginning of time when I started doing taxes, I didn't really care to work. So I was like, oh, I'll work, what's the big deal? But people would cancel. They would forget.
Oh, yeah.
People always call and they're like, oh my God, I forgot it was Valentine's Day. What about that? And I'm yeah, okay, reschedule.
Yeah.
You don't want to die. So I don't book now. I close my calendar after 5.
Oh, okay.
And the last few years, the last few years I just go home. I order pizza. I'll invite my siblings, the kids.
That's nice.
It's a family day.
Yeah, I mean, Valentine's Day isn't just about your celebrating it with your significant other. It's obviously es del amor. Entonces you do stuff with the people you love. And for the people you love. And I think that's what it was all about to begin with, you just do nice things or a little nice gesture for the people that you love.
Yeah.
Mamas,
grandmas.
Grandmas.
Oh, that's nice. I should say something to my grandma.
And I think pues pasando el tiempo yo creo que se hizo algo así como de que
más commercial. No, well, people are trying to sell, flowers, the whole restaurant. The industry is always trying to make money. So maybe that's why it got more focused on the relationships.
Yeah, maybe, huh?
Yeah, but it's a nice, I always think of it as a day to show love, even if I'm not with somebody,
Okay, so then
I always bring stuff to the office too.
Yeah, that's true. She shows love year round. But even that day, nos trae como un chocolatito. Sí, y yo soy la muerte. No.
Sí.
Yo no creo en el amor. ¿qué sería un regalo que te regalarían y dijeras like, what the fuck? Like you could have tried a little bit harder. Or are you just like okay with anything that day? Like are you happy with un chocolatito y una flor? Or does it depend on who you're with?
I think it depends on who it is and how much they know. You know, because if I've known you for a long time, I would expect you to know. I mean, I don't feel like I'm that hard to please, though.
So simplemente un chocolate y un osito, like.
Well, the thing is that I don't think it would be really hard for me to be like, oh, okay, like I can't believe you gave me this, because anything that you give me, I'll be happy. It would be really hard for me to say like
Okay.
I do remember one time though that it was a little cringe. That was a time where I was like, oh, what the hell? One of my clients brought me one flower, which was like not a big deal, but it was just weird because his wife was there. So it's like they come in and they sit there, weird. and then it was like a señor, and then he's a little creepy vibes, you know? And then he gives me the flower and I just don't know how to react to it. Like I'm just kind of like, thanks. But it's like your señora's right there, señor. And you're being all like, because it's Valentine's Day here. It was just awkward. Like to me, that was awkward.
And disrespectful.
Yeah, because...
But then I feel like there's like those couples, like those señoras that just already know that their men are like flirts, you know? And they're like, pinche viejo menso. Like,
yeah, I mean, he had no chance. There's no chance. I'm sorry, señor. But that was awkward. That was super awkward. Was it on
Valentine's Day?
Yes. Their appointment happened to be on Valentine's Day. That was the only time that I was a little bit like cringe because it was just an awkward scenario.
Okay.
And I didn't like that. Now, for the most part, while I was with someone, he would always give me flowers, and that made me happy. You know, yo con flores estoy feliz.
Estás contenta.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not a big chocolate girl, so I think the first year he gave me like a box of chocolates, and ahí duró like for a while, and I was just like, oh, I don't really like. I really
get me chocolates ever again.
I don't like chocolates. I like diamonds. I like jewelry. And I like flowers.
Or chocolates from See's Candies.
The chocolates from See's Candies is pretty good, especially if it has nuts in them. I like that.
We love nuts.
Yeah, we do. And there's one downstairs from us, so there's no
right
excuse.
Down there. So if you guys come for your tax appointments, stop by the See's Candies
and stock us up.
There's 8 of us. Anyway,
but for the most part, anything will make me happy. I mean, I'm not a big
mujeres que se enojan cuando les regalan solamente un chocolate y un...
Yeah.
You know, like those little gifts that you buy at Walgreens, like a little chocolate box, a little fake flower, and a teddy. Like
I can
some
see
girls
that.
would literally not probably, they do get...
They're like, ¿qué es esto? And then like they throw it and they're like,
¿qué chingados
what
es
the
esto?
fuck?
Para esto te...
No, está cabrón.
Yeah. Igual, yo también. Honestly, I don't expect anything on Valentine's Day. I feel like that's such a cringe holiday to me. Like, en el aspecto del amor, you know, like con la pareja. I feel like you should be showing me love year round, you know? Like, what the fuck? Like, I want flowers year round. I want little detallitos. If it's a chocolate, don't just give me a chocolate on Valentine's Day, you know? Or like, like make it like a everyday thing. Not everyday thing, but you know, like a more on the regular.
You don't want it to be like a mass holiday where they're like, okay, este día te voy a enseñar que te quiero. Like but then the rest of the year I treat you like shit.
Yeah, I just feel like, you know, it's like puts a lot of pressure on some people, you know? Like, por ejemplo, like as a woman, do you only expect to receive stuff for Valentine's Day, or do you also give the man something for Valentine's Day, you know? Because
I do give. I'm a giver. What about you though? Do you expect,
so because I don't expect anything, I don't give anything on that day, you know, unless like, you know, I know for a fact they're gonna like do something, and obviously like I'll try and like do something for them too, you know. And that's the thing too, like what would you give a man on Valentine's Day? I feel like what you can give them is like only expensive stuff, you know. Because do men like flowers, Eddie? Do men like flowers?
No, men like ass.
Yeah,
no, but I mean, there's
that's true.
There's different things that you can give. I mean, like one year I gave,
you can wear lingerie and stuff for them.
Yes. No, but I mean, okay, one year I bought cookies and I ordered a personalized one from friends, and it said, "You're my lobster," and that's what I gave, that person. And that was cute. I didn't have to be asked or an expensive gift.
Did he get it?
Yeah. Well, yeah, because he knew that he knows that I'm a big Friends fan.
Okay.
So yeah. And we're all like, "Oh my God, it was so cute." So it doesn't have to be expensive. But you see, I'm more of a giver, more of like, I want to, that's just me. Yo soy más.
Okay.
Soy más thoughtful. What? Men want ass and tits. Just kidding. No, you know what? I think men want to feel that they are loved and appreciated. So even just a cookie that says like, "You're my lobster," makes their day.
Because I feel like
as opposed to nothing.
Yeah, I feel like sex is a given, Pues
yeah, I mean,
hombres quieren eso todo el tiempo.
Yes,
all the time,
this is
right?
true. Yes.
So then on that specific day,
I think, I don't know, Eddie, what do you think? What do men want? Can you tell us? Can you give us a little inside scoop?
Simple. Nada. You gotta tell them. ¿Sabe qué, mijo?
Mijo. Ah.
Okay.
Yeah? So words of affirmation?
Are you sure? Give this man a mic.
I don't know.
Por eso no me gusta tanto eso de que like un hombre se ponga a buscar que regalarme and stuff like that, because I'm like, bro, like you should be this stressed out once a week.
Where do the single people hang out on Valentine's Day? That's what I want to know.
Yeah,
that's where.
We do.
Well, I always have something going on at my house, so even if I'm single or not, what did I do last year? I don't know. You don't want to come over to my house. You were like, "No, I can't."
I said that.
Yeah, you were anti-petty in Valentine's Day last year. This is facts, you guys. This is facts. But anyways,
I was going through a fucking separation with you. Like I was going through it with you guys. I felt like I was going through the breakup myself. I was going through it.
I know. I feel bad.
I know. I
feel bad for
like crying. I think about it and I like, oh my gosh.
Our relationship went through a lot because I feel like there was even a time period where I barely talked to Sarah.
Literally for like a whole 2 months or like 3. It was a long time, but
yeah, but that was Valentine's last year. So this year we're here now and it should be better. It should be better. Empiezas a chillar. But anyways, let's move on to the next topic.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Now I don't even want to. And then you guys wonder why I don't believe in love because
you saw a whole thing break apart in front of your eyes.
Yeah.
No, but I can imagine it being hard being in your shoes. You worked with me, your brother. It's hard. Está difícil. Está difícil.
Tense.
Do you think I should have done like an amarre on your brother or something?
I thought you did.
When? Like before time?
Yeah, literally, because the fact that like you guys just kept going back to this toxicity,
That we were back and forth?
Yes, I was like, something is not right. Like, how can someone want to keep going back to this shit,
You guys did the amarre on me.
Fuck no. What? Hell no. There was something going on.
No, first of all, I don't do that stuff.
It was your law of attraction. That you wanted that so badly that you just
I wanted your brother so bad.
And we're over here saying that it was an amarre.
I think your brother did an amarre on me, low-key.
I've never seen him do no weird shit like that.
He would talk to me about weird stuff that your parents would do or your dad. So I don't know. I don't know what to think. I never grew up with
parents. That. Maybe our father did, but it wasn't weird stuff. You guys. So there's like this, I don't know if it's a religion or I don't know. La gente de los que le rezan a El Egua. He was one
I don't even know who that is.
Guys, the people that were like all like
that. I grew up with the Lord Jesus Christ. Y la Virgen Santa María.
Oh, you ain't acting like it.
Anyways, go ahead. Go ahead. So
anyway, so those
your
people
dad?
and the people who do that stuff, they do like little rituals and stuff for their santo. And yeah, it's a little weird. It's a little
yes. So your brother would tell me
strange.
about that stuff, but I didn't grow up with any of that. So
But
I had no idea
none of that is brujería. None of that is like, déjale hago una amarre esta morra pa que se quede conmigo. Like,
I think he did.
Oh, maybe he did, or I don't know.
I don't know.
Who knows? But all I know is that I've never seen an amarre be done in my household, in my house. So,
what about in your backyard?
No, I don't know.
Okay. But do you think people do that or what?
I feel like people do little amarre rituals, but I don't believe in that. Like,
me neither.
Yo no creo que, like, I believe people like do some weird, because I've seen some weird stuff like on TikTok or on the internet where like
honestly sometimes I just skip it because I don't even want that juju in my life.
They do some weird shit, and
yeah,
obviously people do it and they think it can work, but
I think it's all mental. I think
it's mental
I think if somebody does it to you and you know it and you believe that that's gonna be true, then todo empieza a pasar.
Right.
Yeah, but I've never done that. I didn't do that to your brother. What the fuck?
Sure. An amarre is like a curse, like a ritual that you like basically.
I've seen people put like a picture and they put a lock on it
to make them like fall in love with you, or to make them want you, or to make them want to be with you.
I think there's different creencias,
different ways of doing these amarres. Like some of them, like they get a picture of the person and like they do some weird fucking ritual shit, or like another one they do like write their name or something. I have no idea, but there's different ways of doing amarres. Like there's different methods.
So the whole point is what the word itself, que te amarras con.
Exactly, yeah. Es un amarre,
yes,
yeah.
You are tied like to that person.
Yeah.
And you're stuck, essentially.
And you're stuck, pretty much. These people like go and like dig holes up. They like go and toss this amarre so you never ever find it and you never break that spell. And like sometimes there's videos of people who like find like this weird object and like they start like opening it up and there's photos of people and they're like they start like doing prayers and stuff like let this person like break free from this.
That's scary
ritual that they did. And like so there's like stuff like that I mean, I believe people do it. Do I believe it can work?
I do believe women do it.
I don't think so. Women and men be weird as fuck too. I mean,
don't do amarres on me, please.
Our father was doing.
Your dad did an amarre on me to stay with Lewis.
Oh my gosh, no, I don't think so. I never heard him do no amarres. I was grown enough to know what they were doing. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just kidding. I don't think either one of us had an amarre. I mean, I didn't have one. I can speak for myself.
Imagine que te hagan un amarre. O sea, imagínate que tú hagas un amarre.
Okay.
Y que esa persona, they become way too
obsessed.
And you just like can never get rid of them. They're just like now you have no control over the like what you're doing because they're just like so obsessed.
But I mean, I would have think you can undo the amarre. No, somebody should. Somebody who does this kind of stuff, can you let us know?
Some santero, some bruja.
But don't give us all those jujus. No, just let us know what the expectations are.
Let me tell you a crazy story.
Tell me.
One time I had this dream that I was going into like this botanica store and it was like a crazy entrance. Like you just go down like this little steep hill de piedras. You go in there and it's like a huge store and there's like different sections, así como en el swap meet.
Okay.
But each section they have like their like santos and stuff, like all this crazy stuff. And like this lady came out in my dream. And then I woke up in the morning and I had a friend request on Instagram from this like bruja lady who had like 57K followers or no sé qué, you know. But
but she was requesting
I woke up and this lady who.
Honestly, I think your baby daddy would do it.
You think so?
For sure.
I've never seen him do no weird shit like that, but
he's weird. Don't do anything to us. We are good people. But
yeah, no, fuck.
That's just too coincidental, no? No, don't you think?
Yes, I was tripping out for like a whole month.
Or maybe you saw it before you fell asleep y se te quedó en la mente, and that's why you started dreaming that.
Oh no, definitely not.
That's weird.
It was super weird. And this botanica was so clean. It looked like a dispensary.
Imagine you accepted the request and the botanica looked like what you were dreaming. Could you see the botanica?
No, this lady was like in Africa or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. Did you say a little prayer?
Hell yeah. I woke up praying. Have you ever celebrated Valentine's on the 13th? Valentine's Day on the 13th.
Have I ever celebrated? No. So because I've been doing taxes for like over 10 years.
Oh, that's right.
I've always been working. Yeah. So for me, Valentine's Day is never, I cannot ever recall a day where I'm like, oh, we're going to go have dinner or we're going to go do something.
Yeah.
And I don't like dealing with the crowds either. And because the day before I was probably working. So no. Usually, I would make dinner. Like I would. So when I was with your brother, it's because I was with him for a long time, you guys. I would actually go home and cook. And like I looked forward to that because I get tired of eating out.
Yeah.
So it's because it's tax season. We're ordering food, all day, every day.
Yeah.
So on Valentine's Day, 3-4 years ago, I would look forward to going home and making like enchiladas or making a steak or making something homemade. And I looked forward to that. So that's what I would do the day of. So I would
come home and work.
Cook.
From work and cook.
Yeah, that's right. I would.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed it. I liked it. I enjoyed it because I wanted to eat at home. I didn't want to deal with the crowds. And I made something that I enjoyed. And then, obviously the person that I was with liked it too because uno se cansa de comer en la calle.
Yeah, that's true. So then, a lot of people do celebrate on the 13th for that reason to avoid, all the Valentine's Day traffic, the waits for the restaurants and stuff. Yeah. But myth de que si te sacan el día 13 de febrero es porque eres la amante or el amante.
Ah, I see.
So
voy a ver quién me saca el día 13. What the fuck? No, I'm just kidding.
Entonces, do you think that's true? Do you think that happens?
I do think that's true. And there's been a few times where I go to lunch on the 14th with like my girlfriends here or whatever. And I see all these couples like in a very like very nice, you could tell it's a romantic time.
And it's like so awkward,
and
right?
It's
like
lunch.
They're like a little awkward.
Yeah, but it's like it's daytime, it's lunchtime. Y'all should be working and you're here. So then I start thinking like, oh, this has to be the side chick or something. Or the you never know.
Nowadays girls be fucking having Sanchos too.
Yeah, está cabrón. It's crazy out there.
Yeah.
Damn.
Honestly, the older I get,
the more like fucked up
I
you
hear
think
some crazy stories, like I'm not even gonna say these stories. I should say it.
You should give us one story. What's the point?
So,
what's the point of contarnos?
Okay, so ¿qué les cuento? ¿Qué te cuento? Déjate cuento algo entonces.
A ver, suéltala.
So I brought that up that the older I get, the more I realize that like women son cabronas. O sea,
yeah, I believe it.
So there's like this señora that I know. I'm not going to say who or how I know her because I don't know if they're going to be watching this and I just don't want to burn anybody out.
Yeah, let's not burn anyone. We just want the story.
This is real deal, Okay, like,
this is happening now?
Está casada.
Ah, okay.
Y su esposo trabaja.
Okay.
Como que yo creo que se despierta temprano. So he goes to bed early and he like
leaves
early, right? And she'll go out with her girlfriends.
Okay.
And she won't come home till like 3-4 in the morning.
Okay.
Pero, o sea, a ese punto pues ya dejó las amigas, like.
Oh, I see.
So va con el Sancho. So then I start realizing like, damn, even like these women who've been married for like a long time.
They still are doing whatever they want. I guess I'm
I'm not used to like knowing of women who like.
Maybe we're so naive and we think that people are faithful.
Maybe.
Do you think there's true love out there?
I feel like there is.
Okay.
But
it's hard to find.
I just feel like there's different types of love. I mean, true love, I guess.
Okay.
That's what you mean, right? True love. What's true love like?
True love, like you know what I think is cute when I see those videos of like those couples that have been together for like 50, 60 years, and ya están todos viejitos, and when you ask them like, oh, how did you meet your love, whatever, and they tell their story, and you could tell que hay mucho amor, but then again, we don't know what those 50 years look like. We don't know what they went through, y se aguantaron, and now they're still here together.
So then that's true love.
But to me, that's true love. Like, you were with your person from the beginning to the end.
Aguantaste.
But I'm like, but do you have, like, do all relationships require that? Like, tienes que aguantar?
I mean, I'm sure that there's a level of tener que aguantar because, like, you don't know this person, so you're getting to know them as you guys grow together. But, I mean, o sea, una cosa es aguantar.
Like, abuso? Or
like personal changes in a person. And then otra cosa es aguantar abuso, Like, like if it's an abusive relationship and like, eso no es amor, y aguantar, I don't think that's love. Like, that's one thing. A la verga, no. Pero si es así como que, es que si somos esposo y esposa y pues I'm going through a change in my life where like, fuck, like, ya no me gusta. I don't like to go to Disneyland how we used to, and like I feel like that's something that like a change and like a personal change where it's like, okay, like
let's find something else to do.
I don't, aguantar algo así, algo tan inocente de que pues like cosas
I shouldn't
así
break up a relationship.
Pero ya que te pongan el cuerno y te estén maltratando y estés aguantando because you want to make it work and you want to last 50, 60 years together and like
eso no vale la pena.
Ya que están todos podridos y viejitos, ya quieren, like, take it serious,
¿Por qué te
like,
estás pudriendo?
No, I'm saying, like, once men are old and, like, wrinkly, like, now they want to, like...
Be good.
Oh,
yeah, that does happen, too. I've heard. No, está cabrón.
I don't know. Yeah,
anyways.
Neta, yo no creo que en esta vida me va a tocar encontrar amor...
¿Verdadero?
Like real love, yeah. I think the only real love I'll ever have is from my mom and my son if I raise him well.
Okay.
To like continue loving his mother, like respecting his mother,
Okay.
Si no,
okay.
Pues. like what I say now. Like awkward.
Sara, love yourself first, okay? We gotta
love
ourselves.
Which is what I am doing. I love myself too much that we don't
deal with the bullshit.
I don't think I'll be able to deal with like.
Oh my God, you went on such a rant. Okay, what happened to the story? The story was just to tell us that the lady has a Sancho in the night.
The older
and you
I
think
get,
everybody
the
fucks
more
around.
I realize like
Got it.
there's no real love. Like sometimes people just like end up growing old together, but in reality, like look at this person, like she's cheating on her husband, and like
she's older
still together. Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out who it is.
I'm gonna tell you who it is, but
but not on the
it's
episode.
Like, so then, like so it's kind of hard to believe that there's like actual like love out there when like
I believe in love.
I believe in
loving yourself.
I just don't think it's gonna happen. But yeah.
I would hope not, because damn. No.
No, it wasn't. It's
wow, my whole life has just changed.
Isn't it
right
crazy?
now.
Like you just like you see these couples that are like they show up to places all happy together.
Now, I feel like my whole world is tainted because they do look like they are happy.
Yes.
Jeez.
So
no, ¿sabes
when
qué?
you see
Ya no me
stuff
va a
like
casar.
this, when you see stuff like this, it's hard to like believe
You really get
that
tainted,
like,
huh?
okay, you're gonna
Like you're gonna have a loyal
like
relationship.
it's
That's
just crazy
crazy.
out there. And this is why like I would rather save myself from going through something like that, because that shit,
Like you wouldn't want to be
shit hurts
faking
you.
that you're in a happy relationship
Or
for the
thinking
world, or thinking that you
you're
are
in
in
a happy
one
y
while
te
the other
están poniendo
person
el
is.
cuerno, you know, and
No, pues
like
este Valentine's ya se puso muy intense.
I think el que sufre más pues es la persona que
¿Lo está haciendo?
no, la que pues a la que le están haciendo la
I just
acción, you
think,
know?
but he's not
Like,
suffering though because he's not aware.
well, if he's not aware, yeah, he's not suffering. Exactly. But when he finds out, I'm pretty sure he's the one who's going to
Like imagine.
like emotionally.
Okay, emotionally, I feel like it's more gacho on him because imagine you're working, you're providing, and you're like, le voy a dar todo to like my chick,
So she can just chill.
so she could just end up,
Yeah, that's gonna hurt a man for sure, you know?
And then like, how do you come home and act like everything's fine? Like you're like, yeah, like how, yeah, like on, like I feel like for me, the guilt would be too much.
Well, yeah,
like
yeah.
I couldn't do it.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
I mean,
like even like let's just say when I'm in a relationship and somebody sends me something and I respond, that gives me guilt trip, you know? Like I'm like, fuck, like I feel like I just cheated, you know?
yeah.
So it's like something like that. Yeah, how do you come home and like give your husband a kiss after te acabas de revolcar con
Oh my God, that's
con otra
crazy.
persona, you know? As a woman, because I feel like as a woman, like we lose interest as soon as like
someone else's,
touch someone else. Like if we were messing with somebody and we go fuck with someone else, like we literally like detach from this person and get attached to this one, you know? So it's like,
damn, I never heard that, but it makes sense.
I've never heard that either, but I'm gonna start But then yeah, like if she does get caught, at the end of the day, like que va a sufrir
más va a ser ella,
porque she depends on
she could
him
lose
financially.
everything.
Yeah, and anyway, con eso cerramos este capítulo del amor. Esperamos que lleguen muchos regalitos. Por favor, no peleen con las parejas, este es un día muy intenso donde los hombres no saben qué regalarle a las mujeres.
Just remember, it's a nice day. Valentine's Day is about love and show love to everybody that you care about.
And we hope that you guys receive a lot of hugs and kisses. XOXO, your friends at Que Te Cuento.